one swap at a time. Our mission is to incorporate our love for the ocean with zero waste advocacy and help kids see a more sustainable future where there's less plastic swimming in our oceans than fish.
We saw an issue not only present in our community, but globally, and that's the platform that plastic pollution holds in the media. We've become so desensitized to these issues. Every repost, every double tap, what are people doing behind that share or like to stop what's happening? What if every person who reposted that environmental photo also did something behind that repost to help the planet?
When we started going zero waste, we thought we would have to buy all of these expensive things, but we finally realized how easy it was, and that we'd have benefits as well as the planet.
We just thought we have to bring this to the youth. If we could get kids making zero waste swaps and developing these habits, imagine how we could change our future and create a more sustainable economy, reducing marine debris globally.
Imagine a future where no one purchases plastic toothbrushes so they aren't sold. It's possible. We just thought we could stand there and tell them what's happening, or we could educate them on what they could do about it. And that's what we were going to do.
First, we emailed principals in the district, who then reached out to the science teachers requesting a presentation. It only took a couple weeks before we set a time and place, and it got our presentation shared to the science teachers so they could look it over. They gave us feedback and told us kids were super excited to see us.
One of our biggest challenges was how we could get the students interested and engaged. We wanted this to be an interactive presentation like no other, so we thought, why not speak and present out in the audience? By being out in the audience, we could capture the energy in the room and answer any questions one-on-one.
One of the best parts about this project was the zero waste stage props. Not only did we bring examples of zero waste items we used at home, but we decorated surfboards with trash we'd collected and even made artwork out of a huge cardboard piece we found in the street. You could say this presentation came from what was in our trash can or what was in our neighbor's backyard, because it was. And this way we could show these kids what we were doing and the swaps we were making at home.
The activity involved aspects from our presentation into a 15-second trivia game, where two chosen students would get a chance to win a reusable straw. And this turned out being the only expense of our project.
That's the most amazing part. This presentation was more creative than we ever thought it could be because it was zero waste. We had to shape our decisions in our presentation according to the values that we live by. And we wanted to pass down those values to these students, to these 6, 7 classes of students in the same room at the same time, in an engaging and overall resourceful presentation. When we asked who wanted to volunteer, everyone jumped up in the room.
There was a moment in the auditorium that we were so happy we captured on camera, because it truly shows how excited the students were to participate in the activity at the end and win a reusable straw.
Moments like these are what led us through our project and what make us want to do more.
One Swap at a Time breaks down the larger marine debris issue into actionable items so that you feel part of an empowered group to make change even in your own small way. We have the power to change the future of companies and industries and make them more sustainable.
In the end, we'd reached out to a total of nearly 1,000 students. And what we've received back since then is incredible. Teachers have reached out saying students have created their own clubs and projects, and students have even sent us artwork on Instagram. And this will only grow. Our presentations will only get stronger. It starts with them. It starts with us. It starts with you. Our mission is to help kids start their zero waste journey
one swap at a time.